What's going on, Immortals and Shadows? Bishy Bosh here with another Necromancer build guide. Now today is a revision of my Helicrew raid build I put out the other day. Now I've been testing some more, and this is like the final version. This is much better, and doesn't matter about having cheaper stone flesh or anything like that. So this is much more user-friendly for the average player. As always, we're going to jump straight into the oranges. So for the helm, we're going to use Visitant's Sign to increase our golem duration. Now, if you use a rank 10 Freedom and Devotion, then you can use the Crest of Rheum here instead. But because I'm not using the rank 10 Freedom and Devotion, I need the Visitant's Sign to have the golem uptime. So for the chest, we're going to be using Gallowsborn, which is going to be dropping corpses when we go into Wraith form. That's going to be our source for our corpses. Now for the shoulders, we're going to be using Knockbrod Skulls, which is going to increase the primary attack speed by 28.5% when we got bone armor on. This is going to give it to all of our team in the Helicrew raid. Okay, so for the pants, we're going to be using Rosin's Keening, which is going to increase the damage of Corpse Lance by 29% if we've got our Essence Mastery maxed. Okay, so for main hand, we're going to be using Blightmaw. It's going to make our Bone Spear poison the enemy. Then for offhand, we're using Silvered Wings. Okay, Corpse Lance now consumes nearby corpses. Empower your primary attack for 5 seconds. While empowered, your primary attacks will also launch a penetrating lance that deals increased damage for each corpse you consume. Alright, so we'll go have a look at this in a little second and just have a bit of a look at it. It's a bit of a confusing mechanic. So, okay, for our other main hand, we're using Pleasant Venom for the Poison Golem. Just going to give that debuff on the boss, so that everyone's going to be adding more damage onto him. And for the other offhand, we're using Dead Keen, which is going to increase the damage for each harmful effect they suffer. Alright, so the Blightmaw is going to be adding a poison onto him. Alright, so it's going to be increasing the damage there. Okay, so as you can see, I've taken off all my gems, pretty much everything, so I've got no set buffs or anything going on now. So I'll just try and give you a bit of a quick demonstration of how this skill works. Alright, so let's get some corpses. Now you see the 1 go up on the timer there? If we consume corpses while we've still got the corpse going, it'll increase the damage. I'm not sure if you can tell, it's a little hard. So it's around about 4,000 damage normally, but if we do that, then we get a much bigger score there with the corpses. A little hard to show off. Okay, so now let's go show you this in action. Let's go beat up Phang. We're in Inferno 1. Let's go. Now remember, we're going to get increased damage from those corpse lances if we pick up more after we go. So we're going to drop a bunch of corpses, pick some up, pick them up straight away again, pick them up again, so we can get that extra DPS, drop some more corpses, pick them up, Keep dropping that golem on him every time you can. Make sure you keep that bone armor up so you keep the speed going. The shoulders also increase that your ultimate, remember, because it increases your primary attack speed. So it's really good. Make sure you got plenty of corpses. And Phang is gone. There you go. Nice and fast too. Now, I completely forgot the greens. For the greens, you want to be wearing 4-piece Vithus. So 4-piece Vithus says increase the duration of all your beneficial effects on you or your party members by 30%. So it's going to increase the bone armor duration. Right? Increase the target's attack speed by 30% for 3 seconds each time you use a skill to grant a beneficial effect to yourself or party member. So every time you're going to be popping that bone armor on your crew, they're all just going to be getting 30% increased attack speed. They're going to be getting 30% increased beneficial effects. Alright, and then we also want to be using 2-piece Shalbas. So primary attack damage increased by 15%. Right? Now, with the curses, I mean, ideally maybe like a 4-piece lashed, and then 4-piece invocation is my favorite. I always love running with a 4-piece invocation. And then for the Paragon, you want to be running Weaver Paragon, in my opinion. It's just absolutely busted for PvE. Yeah. Well, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you liked it. As always, you know, like, comment, all that sort of stuff, and peace, y'all.